Well, hello everyone, Funkaclau here for another utility video and welcome to the ShidoKid Factory. And today we are gonna highlight Launchpad Factory, which is our latest protocol release, and with it you can create a custom token presale. Very easy. So currently none has been created, so this looks quite void. You have my word, I will improve this page just like I did with this one, with more insights and stats being displayed. But since there isn't any launchpad yet, why not we go ahead and create one? And for that we have two payment methods. We can pay with ERC20 or native, namely Shido for ERC20 or Shido coins to pay with native. These values are different, but they are around the same dollar price, so you can check which one is cheaper or which one is more convenient for you to use as a payment method. That is completely your take. First step is you paste a token address. It must be a legit token address, and the interface will try to check certain values from the input contract address, and if it replies back, I can't guarantee 100% safety on that token, but at least it has these minimum qualifications that allow the presale smart contract to know this data if needed. Next is rate. Base token is wrap Shido, so all presales will use that as a base token, and sale token on this case is nerd. So for one wrap Shido, I will be selling 100 nerd tokens. Is that okay? Tokens for sale, let's go with half of the supply, a little bit above that, 500 million. I made sure it's correct amount of zeros, and if I add another one, you see, you're trying to sell more tokens than you own. Make sure you input the correct parameters everywhere, because you cannot change them later on, and this is as serious as deploying a smart contract, which is precisely what this does. Voucher code, it's optional, like it is stated there. You can try input something. Okay, when you send the transaction, the factory will interact with this voucher manager smart contract, and it will check if this code has any discount, and if it has a discount, you will pay less the fee that we saw in the previous step. I will leave this empty for now, for the purpose of this video, because it's truly optional, but it won't hurt if you play around with that. Label, give it a unique name. Names can clash. Since this is the first pre-sale, there won't be any clash whatsoever, but nerd launch, let's call it this way. Soft cap, something between 10 and 99% for safety reasons, and I will go with 10%. And max per wallet, max amount of wrap Shido that this presale will generate is 5 million. So let's suppose if I place 6 million as max per wallet, it will tell me it's redundant. Please note that the interface will provide you some warnings on screen in case any of the input is mathematically incorrect. So this will possibly save some people from trying to run a transaction that is meant to fail. By amount, you can put 1, 10,000, wherever. It's also optional. Both of these values, if you leave them unchecked and deploy, they will be counted as, on this case, unlimited, and on this case without a minimum amount for purchase. So I will keep these settings, and let's deploy. Since we are using ERC20 payment method, we will have to approve the factory to be able to withdraw those tokens from our account, and this is the gas fee for deploying our presale smart contract. So let's do this. Exciting. And there you go. We can jump ahead, Shido scan, check out what's going on in here. Actually, the fee was lower than suggested on MetaMask, which is cool. So we deployed our presale for less than 3 cents plus the service fee. Now that we have a presale smart contract, we can proceed to input the last details like start time. Let's do it 1 p.m. UTC. That's it, confirming, that's correct. For duration it says in days, 8 days. Presale name, nerd launch. Description, oops, I have something prepared in here. Telegram link, likewise. You know, all these parameters, they are optional, but it's always better if you can display them on the presale page. And burn unsold tokens, just for the information, if you leave it like this, any tokens that are not sold by the end of the presale, successful presale, they will be burned. And a successful presale is one that has not been cancelled by the owner, you know, because I could cancel right here. It will ask you to confirm if you want to cancel. I don't want to. So cancel is the same as having a failed presale. Any contributors will be able to get a refund claim from the contract what they put in, and the owner of the token can claim the whole supply or that was input into the contract. On this case, we are not going to burn the unsold tokens, and we're gonna set up presale. That's it. And be mindful that this takes a little bit longer because I'm speaking a little bit about the whole process and giving you some technical insights. First, you need to approve sending this amount of nerd or the sold token to the contract, and then this last action is the one that sets up the presale. We can check on Shido scan. Here we send the nerd to the presale contract. It is now ready for launch. This is where it ends. Total raised, some details. This is now 0. It's not yet started. When it starts, some buttons will show up here for interaction, and I will show them in a future video, but for now this presale is set up. Check it out. Nerd is a cool project. First token released on Token Factory, and is also the first token to have a vault, and I will deposit some tokens and lock them here for some time, as I usually do with my projects. So this is it. Drop the like. Launchpad Factory with you, ShidoKid. Take care. Bye bye.